taking pills the week I met you. Thought if I was clean, maybe you could see me. You came in like static, like a frequency, something I could turn my whole life around. I told myself this wasn't just replacement, that loving you and healing weren't the same thing. But I was using you the same way I used everything, to not feel the thing underneath. But you were never meant to hold together. You were just a reason I could use, and that's the ugliest thing about addicts, baby. We turn the people we love into a drug. Ultraviolet tears on your cheekbones. I was your addict and you were my high. Ultraviolet tears on my bed sheets. Now I swallow everything you left behind. Everything, everything, everything you left behind. You said this town was pulling you apart slowly. I said stay, knowing what that meant for you. I was asking you to keep drowning with me, and calling that love, calling that proof. You climbed the platform with your whole life backed up. The train doors closed and you looked back once. I memorized the look on your face in that moment, like I was already making it a myth. And I've been trying to hate you for leaving, but I keep wearing your name like a bruise. Because you didn't leave, because you stopped loving me. You left because you did. Ultraviolet tears on your cheekbones. I was your addict and you were my high. Ultraviolet tears on my bed sheets. Now I swallow everything you left behind. I don't blame you for running. I would've run too, if I had somewhere to go, if I wasn't the absence in the center of every goddamn room I walk into. You texted me at 2 a.m., said you were sorry, said you missed me, said you were scared I was on the bathroom floor, and I didn't answer, because answering would've meant I was real again. And I wasn't ready to be real. Ultraviolet, 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 ultraviolet. Still here, still here, still here. Caught a pill at noon just to feel like a person. Half at 3, because the first one stopped working. By midnight I'm someone I recognize better. She doesn't cry, she just disappears. Yes, yes, yes. Mom's asleep, the lights are off, I'm floating. The ceiling's where I live now, more or less. And everything I hate about myself is quiet, and quiet is the closest thing I have to rest. I made a list of reasons I should quit this. I ended up too gone to read it back. I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. No one doesn't change a single thing. Everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine. It's not, it's everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine. It's not. She called the day, I let it go to voicemail. She sounded like she was trying not to cry. I am a person who does this to people. I am a person who does this. I'll call her back tomorrow when I'm clearer. I'll be honest, I'll be present, I'll be there. Tomorrow is the only place I'm ever sober. Tonight I'm somewhere else entirely. Tell the ones who love me that I'm just tired. Tell myself I'll stop before it matters. And both of those are lies, and I know it. Knowing doesn't change a single thing. Everything is fine, everything is fine, everything everything is fine. It's not, it's not, it's not. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's not, it's not, it's not. The thing about the numbness is it works. It genuinely, beautifully, completely works. And I would love to tell you I want better. There's somewhere in me, there's a version who's reaching toward the light. But reaching toward the light means feeling the dark first. And the dark is a lie, dark is a lie. Everything is fine. I'm fine. I need help. I used to practice how I tell the story, rewrite myself as the one who wanted it. Make the bruises sound like my idea, so the staying part sounds less like weakness. I wore long sleeves in August for a reason. I wore the reason like a second skin, and told myself that love was complicated. And complicated, was it the same as deep? You had the kind of jaw that makes you stupid, the kind of eyes that feel like being seen. But being seen by you just meant being useful, and I confused the two for years. Pretty wreckage, beautiful disaster. How was your best performance? You were my crash. Pretty wreckage, everything I mastered was just learning how to love you past the damage. Ooh, past the damage, past the damage. You told your boys I was the unhinged one. I let them think it cause the truth was uglier. You put your hands where they had no right being, and I rebuilt myself around the scar. But by the way you looked at me sometimes, like I was the only stable thing you had. I kept confusing me for love for years. I kept confusing you for someone salvageable. Then I found the tape and it all made sense. The apple in the rotten tree, it falls from. Everything you were was always learned behavior, and I was just the one who didn't know. Pretty wreckage, beautiful disaster. That was your best performance, you were my crash. Pretty wreckage, everything I mastered was just learning how to love you past the damage. I don't miss you, I miss who I was before I learned to make myself small enough to fit inside the life you built around me. She was reckless and she was loud. She took up the whole room without apologizing. I swallowed her to make room for you, and I want her back. I'm taking her back. Pretty wreckage, pretty wreckage. I survived you. Pretty wreckage, I survived you. Pretty wreckage, and I look incredible doing it. busy telling myself it's different. He looked at me like I was something worth keeping, and I've been waiting to be kept my whole life. She's my best friend, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly whose heart is in my hands. I held it through every boy who broke it, and now I'm the one. And now I'm the one. There's something right with me, I've always known it. Something that reaches for the worst possible thing. But he looked at me like I was the answer, and no one has ever looked at me like that. Sick of being pretty, sick of being good, dancing on the edge like I always knew I would. Neon lights, bad hands, God, I feel alive. Being someone's secret is the best I've felt in years. The best I felt in years. She'll find out eventually, I know it. I practice the conversation in the mirror. I say the right things to my own reflection, and then I go back to him. I stood behind that bathroom door and listened to my best friend cry on the other side. I didn't move, I didn't knock, I didn't say a word. I waited for her to stop. What does that make me? I saw myself the way she must see me, and I went back anyway, because at least with him I was the chosen one. And I've never known what that feels like long enough. Sick of being pretty, sick of being good, dancing on the edge like I always knew I would. Neon lights, bad hands, God, I feel alive. Being someone's secret is the best I've felt in years. He doesn't love me, I know that. He's using me the same way he used her, and I let him, I let him, because at least being used means being wanted. At least being wanted means I exist. But she existed first. She was my person before he was anything, and I burned her down, and I don't know how to come back from that. I don't know how to come back from that. Beyonce, 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 I know what I am. I know what I am. Beyonce, Beyonce, Beyonce. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but I'd do it again. I spent 3 years learning how to be a girl. Not performing one, being one. There's a difference most people don't know how to ask about. I let strange men believe they understood me. Thought if they wanted me, then I was real. Drove to new towns in the blue hours of the morning, practicing a version I could keep. I didn't know one of them was someone's father. Didn't know the damage had a family. Found out later, found it in the wreckage, that everything connects in a small town like a curse. And then she saw me, really saw me, not the version, all of it. And I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know how to be truly known and stay. Every word I say breaks on the way out. I keep swallowing glass and calling it a voice. Every name they gave me cut me open. I rebuilt myself from everything I lost. She got sober for me, got the weight of it. I carried it like stone sewn in my coat. And I loved her the way you love a house fire, beautiful and destructive in equal parts. She needed me to be the reason she kept going, and I needed to be more than someone's reason. That's not abandonment, that's survival. But survival looks the same as leaving from where she stood. I left because I had to, not because I wanted. I left because she needed me to be her anchor. And you can't be someone's anchor when you're still learning how to swim. Every word I say breaks on the way out. I keep swallowing glass and calling it a voice. Every name they gave me cut me open. I rebuilt myself from everything I lost. From everything I lost. The men who wanted me wanted a fantasy, a body without a history. The girl who loved me wanted everything, every fractured, unfinished part of me. And that was scarier, that was so much scarier than strangers who didn't know my name. Being truly seen by someone who loves you anyway, and choosing to run from it, that's the thing I haven't forgiven myself for. That's still the thing. I'm still becoming. I'm still becoming. Don't make me your finished thing. I'm still becoming. Fever dream, baby. Even after, even after, even after, even after. I've been writing you all down in notebooks, every version of you I've ever witnessed. The girl who glittered even while she's breaking, the boy who smashed everything he touched. My sister spinning out in someone's backseat, the town that eats his children quietly. I cataloged it all with pencil on paper, like watching from the shore could keep me safe. You never noticed me noticing me, you never once looked up and saw me there. But I was in the corner of every single moment, falling in love with all of you from a very safe distance. You were the best thing I almost imagined. Fever dream, baby, half real, half magic. I wrote it all down so you know that it happened, even when the summer starts to crack and fade. Crack and fade. Crack and fade. I put you all on stage, thought they'd get it, see themselves the way I always had. Some laugh, some cry, one threw a punch mid-show, and I think that means I got the details right. And she was in the audience while I was up there, the one I loved the most and said the least to. I wrote a 2-act play to tell her something I could've just said standing at her door. Maybe all the watching was avoidance, maybe the page was safer than the room, but I put myself in the play too. I made myself a character who speaks. You were the best thing I almost imagined. Fever dream, baby, half real, half magic. I wrote it all down so you know that it happened, even when the summer starts to crack and fade. There's a version of this story I'm still writing, where I put the notebook down and actually try, where I walk across the room and say it plainly, where I don't translate myself from until we're paid. But for now I have these songs, these careful sentences. Every glittering wreck of you preserved. You were so real, you were the most real thing. Someone had to write it down, someone had to make sure. Vive a dream, baby. Vive a dream, baby. Vive a dream, baby. Vive a dream, baby. Even after, 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 even after. Fur coat in July. I already had the plan before I even walked through the door. Fur coat in July. This is business, my business. She messaged me on a Tuesday. I read it, put my phone down, took my time. Scrolled everything she posted, every angle she has, no idea what she has. Told a friend I was going to see her, said it like it was nothing. Picked up the coat, plan was already in motion. I've been here before, found a girl, built her into something real. Got told to let her go, not making that mistake again. Fur coat in July by the hotel pool, just for the woman they told me I couldn't be. Ordered the drinks, took my time, knew my place. I knew exactly why I was there. Fur coat in July, I saw her face, looked at me like something that changed, something that's changed. And I'm the reason. She apologized, I let her finish. I don't care about that, didn't come here for that. She said, I found the love of my life at the expense of the other love of my life. I pretended to forgive her, ordered another round, told her you're trying too hard, just be. She said, be what? I said yourself. Watched her face do the thing I've seen how to before. I'm the girl who went on to do very well. Panic or recognition, either way I've got her. Fur coat in July by the hotel pool, just for the woman they told me I couldn't be. Ordered the drinks, took my time, nothing. It was a business, my business. I got dressed like it didn't mean anything. Picked the outfit that would walk in first. Wore the version of myself that looks like winning, so nobody could see where it still hurts. I found my seat, I crossed my legs, I watched them standing at the feet together. Two people who knew every part of me, choosing each other forever, in front of everyone I knew. I thought I was done with this, I thought time had done its job. I thought I cried it all the way out of me. Turns out I hadn't. Turns out I just stopped looking. What if I'd stayed? What if I'd fought? What if I'd been the one worth choosing instead of the one they moved on from? What if she'd never? What if he'd never? What if the three of us had all been fine? You love who you love, I know how that goes. You love who you love, I just wish it wasn't them. She laughed the way she used to laugh with me, head back for room like nothing's complicated. I used to be the one who made her do that before I became the thing she navigated. He looked at her the way I wanted him to look, the way I spent years trying to earn him. She just walked in and already had it, I'm still figuring out what to do with that. I smiled at everybody who came over, I said I'm happy for them, I really am. And the terrifying part is I almost meant it. The worst kind of grief is the kind that doesn't have a clean reason. They didn't do anything wrong except everything at the same time to the same person. What if I'd stayed? What if I'd fought? What if I'd been the one worth choosing instead of the one they moved on from? Oh, what if she never? What if he never? What if the three of us had all been fine? You love who you love, I know how that goes. You love who you love, I just wish it wasn't them. What if I'd been softer? What if I'd held on less? What if being hard to break made him look for someone who would? What if she came to me first instead of going quiet? What if I'd seen it? What if seeing it would have changed anything? What if none of it was cruelty, just people being exactly who they are, pulled toward each other like it was gravity, and I was just standing in the way? I can almost forgive gravity, I'm working on forgiving gravity. You love who you love, they kept saying it like it was comfort, like it explained the thing, like explanation is the same as okay. You love who you love, I love them both. That's the part nobody talks about. I love them both. What if I'd stayed? I know I couldn't have stayed. What if I'd fought? I know it wasn't mine to fight. What if she never? What if he never? What if I never loved either of them and I never had to be in this room? You love who you love, I know. God, I know that's always been the problem. I left before it was over, sat in the backseat of a taxi, in the darkness, just with my thoughts. I didn't cry, I didn't cry. I love them both. No, he's getting beaten. Anyway, my makeup is ruined. He didn't come home home the night before. He was vomiting before the ceremony started. I walked down the aisle anyway. My mother described a failed marriage on the way. I cried, not the happy kind, I smiled. That part was for photos. $50,000 of flowers, military grade mascara, suggestive choreograph, first dance, and a man at the head table who said, enjoy this moment. I was trying. It was supposed to be the best day of my life. I don't want to be poor. I said that during the first dance. I said, you're not a man. Men provide. A cork went into his eye. The cork was an accident. The words were not. He said, I'll fix this. I believed him. I always believe him. That's on me. The lights were on when we got home. We did not leave the lights on. There were men with shears. Oh no, he's getting beaten up. Anyway, my makeup is ruined. This was supposed to be the best day of my life. They shut me on the tile floor in the dress, the custom dress, and my makeup is ruined. I don't care about the toe right now. I care about my face. What is happening right now? It's my wedding night. It's my wedding night. It was supposed to be the best day of my life. Some women inherit wealth, but I inherited debt and a tile floor and ruined makeup on my wedding night. Oh no, it's his pinky toe. Anyway, my mascara did not survive this. She said it could withstand anything. She did not specify this. I want a refund. I want a full refund. It's supposed to be the best day of my life. Not on my wedding night. Not on my wedding night. My makeup is ruined. My dress is ruined. He's on the floor. Yeah, no. Anyway. The flowers, though, they were breathtaking. At least I have that. I loved you like it was a full-time job, and you paid me in apologies. I'm done working for free. I used to check your mood before I checked my phone. Used to dress for who you needed me to be. Wore long sleeves in August for a reason. Told myself that reason was just me. You had a way of making me the problem. I had a way of believing it was true. Spent 2 years apologizing for existing and calling it being in love with you. But I remember who I was before. The girl who walked into every room like she owned it. I swallowed her to make room for you. And I wanted her back. I took her back. I came out the other side. Still standing, still mine. You tried to make me small enough to keep. I outgrew every box you put me in. Still standing, still here, still wearing the scar, but not the fear. I loved you like it was the end of me. Turns out it was just the beginning. I went back twice. I know how that sounds. Love does that, it makes the logic bend. The version of you I loved wasn't a lie. It just wasn't enough to stay in. I packed the bag and unpacked it. I had the conversation twice. The third time I left, I didn't look back. Not because it didn't hurt, because I finally decided I was worth more than what you were offering. And now I walk into every room. I don't scan it for your mood, and I don't make myself smarter at the door. And I don't apologize for taking up space, and that took longer than it should have, and I don't care. I came out the other side. Still standing, still mine. You try to make me small enough to deep. I outgrew every box you put me in. Still standing, still here, still wearing the scar, but not the fear. I loved you like it was the end of me. Turns out it was just the beginning. I'm not coming to tell you I don't miss it. Some nights I still reach for the version of you that showed up in the beginning. Before I learned what you were capable of, I'm not gonna tell you I heal clean. Grief like this leaves marks. I flinch sometimes, I'm working on it. I check exits in rooms, I'm working on it. I trust people slowly, I'm working on it. But I am working on it. I am here and I am working on it. And that is more than you ever gave me room to work on anything. You don't get to define me, not anymore. You don't get the last word, not anymore. I am not the story you told about me. I am not the worst version of myself that you needed me to be, so you could feel better about what you did. I am still standing. I am still standing. And you should see me now. Came out the other side. Still standing, still mine. You try to make me small, enough to keep. I outgrew every box you put me in. Still standing, still here, still wearing the scar, but not the fear. I loved you like it was the end of me. Turns out it was just the beginning. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. You should see me now. You should really see me now. Once a traitor, always been a traitor. You were there before any of them. You knew every version of me and you used it. I found out the way you always find out, too late, from someone else. And how long did you look at my face, know what you knew? How long? Once a traitor, always a traitor. I see it now in everything. Once a traitor, always a traitor. The pattern was there, I just loved you through it. I let you back in, eyes open this time. I would make it useful. You call me your best friend, just like that. But best friends don't betray. I almost believed it for a second. I almost forgot. Once a traitor, always a traitor. I see it now in everything. Once a traitor, always a traitor. The pattern was there, I just loved you through it. You see something you want, and the wanting takes over the years, the history, the love. And then you come back sweet and call it love. Maybe it is, but it's always something else too. I was never surprised, I just decided to use you too. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Not an insult, just the truth. Once a traitor, always a traitor. I'm still here standing next to you. what you are, and I know how to use that. Once a traitor,